know.
Hey, it's fucking 2024, Josh.
I know. That's crazy how quick that year went.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. It just flew by.
Yeah, I realized I moved to Philadelphia on the 1st of January last year, so it's been a year in Philadelphia.
Oh shit! The worst year of your life.
Yeah.
No,
Easy for taxes though.
Well,
Move
yeah.
first. Makes taxes easy.
Well, yeah, state and federal here in California. It's a fucking nightmare. It's a dystopian nightmare.
Yeah. Says here we've got one viewer, but there's 4 people commenting, so I think people are coming and going.
Yeah, don't blame them.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're back, Josh, here at Manga Chat, the preeminent YouTube show for alternative comics, blather and banter. We're back for another big year of promotion of this incestuous, spazzy scene of hobbyists.
It's a good year for comics. What do you have any predictions for 2024?
Oh, well, I mean, there's going to be some big cancellings this year. It's very exciting. There's going to be some shit talk and lots of spats on X. It's going to be depressing and horrible. And, it's not going to be about business. Now, I don't know. Are there any big books coming out this year that you're excited about?
2024. I mean, don't know.
No, I can't think of any. I saw like the Ron Rigi Jr. collections coming out from Fantagraphics Underground. I'm kind of excited about that. I like Ron Rigi Jr. It's a big fat collection of his weird Patreon mail out comics. I'm excited about this actually. I've got this in my pile here. It's Blessed Be by Rick Altergott, the new Doofus graphic novel.
Yeah,
it's a promo copy. Are you a Doofus fan? You ever read much Doofus?
No, never.
No, I used to read them back in the Hate, the back run of Hate, so Pete Baggs' Hate.
Yeah.
From like 95 until 99, those 15 color issues. There's always a backup Doofus strip in the back. One of them was one of my favorite wanking jokes ever. It's like Doofus at like a university kind of college dorm, and this cool guy is like taking his bird into his room, and he's like, if there's like a tie on my doorknob, yeah, you know not to come in. Like, there's going to be some serious fucking going on. And then Doofus is like, he puts his straw boater hat on the doorknob, and he's like, if you see this hat here, you know there's some serious masturbating going on in this room. But yeah, Doofus and Henry Hotchkiss are always going around sniffing women's bicycle seats and just absolute reprobates. But yeah, this is a big Flower Town, USA kind of mystery with like Satanists in it, and I've read a bit of it, and it's rather enjoyable. There's a big map in the front of Flower Town, and yeah, I love Rick Altergott. It's one of Klaus's sort of favourite things. There's a Klaus quote on the back. It says, Rick Altergott is the unsung genius of American comedy, an amazingly well-crafted conflation of queasy psychology, submoronic toilet humour, and fine art. So that says it all right there.
So I like.
Well, hang on, I appreciate this. There's a bit of like about in the back. Like there's some photos of like an old softball team with like Jim Woodring and like Ellen Forney in there and stuff, old Seattle Times, and just a bit about the book. It's nice. I've started putting rambling Chester Brown notes in the back of all my books. So it's just nice to see someone else doing it and just a bit of context. And I enjoyed the waffle in the back. I found it charming. It made me like the book more. Yeah.
Is that written by him or someone else?
No, it's all by Rick Altergott. This is a one-man production, as all the best alternative comics are. This is one sick, depraved man toiling away. Yeah. If you like submoronic, queasy toilet humor, I recommend this. I think this is out from Fantagraphics Books in maybe April or something. What's it saying here? Oh, February 2024 first printing. So I guess it's out in February. It's out soon. Pre-order that. Boom, boom.
Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. That's weird. I had like almost all of the hates, but it's not ringing a bell at all.
Yeah, so all the backup features in the back. They're different stuff. They're that weird Adrian Tomine, like what's that, Shamrock Squid strip. Like Alan Moore wrote like a Kool-Aid Man strip that Pete Bagg drew. There's lots of fun backup strips, lots of fun letters pages. It was a really fun time.
You know what I think it actually is? I think I like, because I I bought them all. I already owned a collection, so I don't think I really spent much time going through the actual floppy.
Yeah, hang on. I'm doing manga chat. What do you want? What do you want? Lunch? No, I'm all right. Lunch is for pussies. Pussies are great. You're right. But yeah, no, all the best cartoonists don't eat lunch. You know that it makes you heavy. It makes it hard to draw.
Yeah.
I'm wearing regulation stockings today and a regulation miniskirt. This is the same one that Daniel Clowes wears when he draws. These are the same tights that Art Spiegelman wears.
Nice.
Either you want to be drawing in pajamas or tights like Dan Clowes, and don't eat. I've had 3 coffees this morning. I've got a Martinelli's on the go. That's all I fucking need.
For a nice corduroy today.
Oh, nice corduroy. Is it a soft cord?
Yeah, stretchy. I
Nice.
can't do I can't wear denim anymore. It's just not, unless it's like that extra stretchy denim.
Why would you wear denim?
I don't know, but the older I get, the more I just want everything to be stretchy.
Well, yeah, we're getting older and less stretchy ourselves, so it makes sense that we'd want our clothes to be extra stretchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what else is coming out this year. What big books are coming out? There's the Emil Ferris book coming out. That's probably going to be like the book of the year or something. The Monsters Volume 2. Yeah, what else? I don't know what Fanta's got on the go. Drawn and Quarterly's putting out another volume of the Suge, the 4th Suge volume. I'm excited about that. But it's dusty old manga from the 70s. I don't know what new. Should have websites and had a look. Don't know. I'm very much enjoying this. This Why Do You Love Me? Paul B. Rainey book that was everyone's been talking about.
That. Everybody's raving about it. They all say the same thing. The cover's shit or whatever, but it's yeah, everybody's raving about that book. Have you started it yet?
Yeah, I've got a bit of paper in here to mark my space. I'm not far through. I've been reading a few pages a day, but yeah, there's some twist or something. I don't want to get spoiled, but apparently this switches gears. But yeah, thus far it's just fantastic, like negligent parent humor, and yeah, it's funny, it's good, it's direct, it's clear in its writing. Yeah, I'm very much enjoying it. Just these one-page little narratives that apparently it pops off and does something halfway through, but yeah, it seems to be one of the more exciting contemporary drawn and quarterly books. Yeah, digging that.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah, don't know what
Is it funny? Is that
festivals? What?
People keep talking about how bleak that book is. Is it like funny as well, or just bleak?
Oh, it's very funny, but just really bleak. Just like really bad parents, and just like a really depressed mother, and just sending the kids out for smokes, and the dad can't remember the kids' names, and the mother's like stalking some woman, and yeah, but it's funny. It's it's cartoony, it's silly, it's yeah. People love it though. People didn't like our Werewolf Jones book. Apparently, they were just it's child abuse, and just got upset. But apparently, this child abuse is acceptable and hilarious. So I don't know. Your results may vary.
Well, it's English child abuse, isn't it? So
yeah, it's more acceptable, posher, a bit more plum mouthed.
That's actually, I guess our big thing was Australian and English child abuse.
Yeah, Isle of Wight and Tasmanian. I guess that's just frowned upon amongst the general reading populace. But
yeah.
Yeah, there'll be more festivals this year. You planning to go to any festivals, Josh? You're going to Angoulême. This will be your first Angoulême.
Angoulême. What else? I haven't gotten into any yet, but I mean, I've applied to CXC, which probably won't. I probably wouldn't bother going to that, even if they let me in.
Well, when's that? September or October or something? I think. Rest in peace, Tom Spurgeon.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Almost rest in peace, Jeff Smith.
Yeah, festivals. I don't know. I mean, I have a book coming out in April, so
that's right. From Floating World.
Yeah, I got a little this little ad there.
Oh! Look at this 3D image.
Look at this CGI book I made.
Is it an NFT?
Yeah. You can buy an NFT or AI generated NFT there, but call your local comic book shop and tell them to order it.
Yeah, threaten them.
Yeah.
Tell them Manga Chat told you to threaten them.
Yeah, tell them you're going to order a bunch of copies.
That's exciting. That's exciting. You should have gone with Distillery if you were going to do the whole digital NFT type thing. But yeah, you fucked up. You've gone with the Floating World comics in Portland.
Yeah, made a massive mistake, but
You fucked up.
They
A
know.
lot of money around there in Distrilla, really. We saw their setup at Comic-Con last year. There's a lot of money there.
Yeah.
Let's see if it lasts.
Yeah, nice fancy logo. Nice guys too.
And they are nice guys. Yeah, I like Chip Mosier. He's always been nice to me, handing out his drink tickets, just trying to get people drunk. It's always never frowned upon, free drink tickets.
Yeah.
Outfit. They're doing that weird like digital marketplace thing. Like you buy the digital comics, but then you can only sell them, or they can resell them within a proprietary digital marketplace. That's my understanding. I don't know what's going on, but kind of does sound like NFTs.
Yeah, isn't the idea that they have like limited stock of a digital comic?
Yes. I don't see why you couldn't just screen cap it and just like message the pictures to a friend, but I guess it's about that. People these days are hoodwinked into some kind of digital ownership, and they seem to think that they own a Fortnite skin or something, but you don't really. If the power goes out, you got fucking nothing, mate.
Yeah.
I just heard Best Buy. They're taking physical media like DVDs and stuff off the shelf.
I think I saw something about that. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's depressing. I've started buying bootleg DVDs, like the Julia Davis stuff. I bought from an Etsy seller. I bought Camping. There's Camping and Sally Forever. Like Sally Forever just was taken off HBO Max. It's an HBO production, but it's just gone. You can't legally watch it. You can't buy it on Amazon. Maybe it's on Apple. I don't know, but you can't own it. It's never released. This Camping. The American version was shit, but this is incredible.
So they've printed out DVD stickers, but they haven't bothered to print out a cover for the case.
No, there are no cases, but I don't care. They've got nice menus on there, and it works for me. And the seller said, if there's anything else you want, hit me up. Maybe I can supply it for you. I was like, I want Kevin Eldon's sketch show. I want the Julia Davis pilots that never really aired. What else? There's another thing. The Old Guys by the Peep Show guys. I wanted the second season of that because it's not available on DVD, stupidly. I paid $60 for the first season of The Old Guys on DVD. But anyway, the seller was gone. I went over there to email him, and he says his store is just gone. I guess he's been shut down. I guess I could get in trouble for saying I purchased these. I didn't realise they were bootlegs. On record, I had no idea that these were bootlegs. I had no idea that HBO and Sky were not servicing their customers and making it incredibly difficult to own their media and just taking everything off of their streaming sites so no one could watch their products. And just completely disrespecting Julia Davis. I had no idea, officer.
Yeah.
But yeah, $60 I paid for this, Josh. The Old Guys. It's by the Peep Show guys. It came out like 2010. It's got Clive Swift from Keeping Up Appearances in it, and it's got what's her name? Who's the ginger from the IT crowd? What's her name? Catherine something.
Jen. Yeah.
Yeah, Jen. Catherine Parkinson. Yeah, great ensemble cast. I watched the first episode the other day, and it was pretty solid.
Nice. Do they have region issues still? Like you buy a DVD, it's the wrong region.
Yeah, this is an Aussie one. I think it was only released in Australia, maybe $60 on eBay. It's fucking rare as hen's teeth, but I've got an all-region player, so
okay.
Yeah, it's so irritating. I've got this season 1, season 2 not available on DVD, so you can't watch it anywhere. It's just like fucking lost. So it's fucking infuriating. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean,
sorry, enough DVD chat. I know we're supposed to be talking about manga or comics, but frankly, I just find dusty old British comedies more exciting.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
You got any good comics this week?
I should show off this tote bag. So I got these in the mail. It's a Spanish tote bag from Valencia for Pimentel, which features a fluctuating Werewolf Jones with an erection on a motorbike.
That's awesome.
I think it's from an illustration where he was like jumping over a shark tank, sort of like supposed to be like a jumping the shark joke, like Megan Moggs jumped the shark, which it may have 3 years ago. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, no, the new Seeds and Stems Spanish version, it's called Cafe Romantica. That's coming out, I think, in the next few weeks or months, pretty soon. We've been promising it for years, but yeah, so I'm excited about that. I haven't had a book out in Spain for a while, like 2 years. So I think Seeds and Stems was a pretty well-received, decent book in the Megan Mogg canon. I like Seeds and Stems, so I think it's got Below Ambition in it as well. It's like Seeds and Stems plus Below Ambition, so it's like 370 pages. Wow. Big, beautiful hardback. Yeah, saw the cover design the other day in an email and some info about it from the publisher. It's looking great. So I think you get the tote bag free. So I don't know, check out the Fulgencio Pimentel website if you're a Spaniard and get excited about that. Yeah, I've got a few new comics in here, Josh. I could.
Wait, is that just a way to get them to? Is that just a way to not have to give you 2 advances?
What? No, what, 2 advances? Who gets 2 advances? Are you joking? You're having a laugh.
No, 2 books in 1. They're combining 2 books.
Oh, I get what you're talking about. I thought you were referring to the tote bags as being like they
No,
send me
no.
some tote bags. So like 50 of those tote bags, I'm going to sell them at the next event I do somewhere. So be warned, tote bag fans. But yeah, no, I guess it could be. I think I suggested though. I think I said to them, let's just put Below Ambition in there because people don't seem to like Below Ambition on its own. So maybe if it's in with all this better material, people will tolerate it more. So I think it was me fucking myself over, Josh, because it's not about the money, Josh.
Yeah.
It's about artistic integrity, and it's
It's
about
about
the fans.
It's about community and co-ops.
It's about respecting the reader. It's about extreme Marxism.
It's about letting comics break you.
That's what we're about. That's what we're about. No, I'm not broken. I'm all glued together. But, I've got a few new comics here this week. They've kind of stacked up.
Nice.
Yeah, the best one I got was probably this one. It's probably the best regards by you, Josh Pettinger. Yeah, there it is. You've got one too. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyable, Josh.
Cheers.
Privately, you said to me like, "Oh, I don't know if this one's as good as the last one." And I thought my zombies comic was not as good as the last one, but I just read it again, and it's all right. But I thoroughly enjoyed this, Josh. Your mild fearettes were unjustified. It does have the strip from Quality Pictures in there if you're someone that missed out on Quality Pictures, be it at Short Run or through the Brian Bubbles subscriber deal. So it's nice to see that in there.
Yeah, I had a couple people like, I missed out on the Bubbles Quality Pictures. Like that was, you had days to get that. I have no sympathy for those people.
No, they had a lot of time. No excuses. But if you did miss out on the Quality Pictures, you can get the Tedwood strip in there. And yeah, the long story was really funny. So it's nice to read funny, clear, concise comedy comics with a darkness to them. And yeah, it was highly enjoyable, and it was a good mail day.
Thank you.
Yeah, good work there, Josh.
Cheers.
I was going to say something else there. I forgot. But I got this new CF zine. This
Oh yeah,
called Croydon's Grail. Might still be available. What's that?
I love that cover.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And this was, I think, one of the better of CF's zines last year. He had a ton of them out, like maybe like 8 or 9, like little zines that were like limited to 300 zines. Some might still be available on his website, but yeah, this one was very enjoyable. It's just like a lot of like he's experimenting with just like text on the side, and it's just like people wandering around in no man's land, and it's sort of a bit of a fight, a bit of a showdown, and yeah, it was an enjoyable one. It was quite straightforward and yeah, nice and doodly and experimental. But yeah, I dug this one.
Was that a Patreon one?
No, I do the Patreon thing where I get the little fold-out one sheet every month through my wife's name. But yeah, no, this is just one of the random ones that just pops up. They keep popping up, comes in a little bag, all stamped on there. I think I've got number 290 of 300. But yeah, it's an enjoyable one. I recommend going over and seeing what's available. You can do your Googling on your own time. And I got the, you'll be interested, Josh, I got the new Teddy Goldenberg from Koos in Latvia.
Yeah, I haven't got that one yet.
Yeah, it's a nice slim little. Yeah, it's all black and white. It's all like Dream Comics. Yeah, some were better than others. Yeah, but yeah, it's all black and white stuff. I think he might have a big Spanish book coming out soon. I think I saw like a certain publisher in Spain post like a picture of their desk and their stories, and I could see like what they were working on their computer a little bit, and it looked like Teddy Goldenberg, so he must have a big Spanish book coming out. But yeah, some nice little houses there. But yeah, just little short Dream comics, like 6 or 7 vignettes, and that's quite nice. A man getting a CD thrown into his head and it blows up. But yeah, worth picking up from Koos. David from Koos also sent me like an issue of Koos. He always puts in some bonus stuff for me, and that was nice. I think the 50th issue of like the little Koos anthologies are coming out. They've been doing them for over a decade now, those like thick, fat little anthologies, which are always a wonderful snapshot of what's happening internationally in many different countries. And yeah, the new issue had like lots of African cartoonists in it and stuff, so that was interesting. a lot of it was shit. But there was one comic in there that was like, wow, that's fucking good. But that's all anthologies. It's always like a mix of like, oh, come on, and like, ooh. It's always someone that stands out. And, yeah, I don't have it in here, but
Except for quality pictures, I found that one to be just great from cover to cover.
It was wall-to-wall bangers. I mean, we were very careful to make sure it was wall-to-wall bangers, and we'd escape the regular criticism.
Yeah.
Got the part from Frank Santoro, his one sheet kind of exclusive thing. I got a mention in there. That was nice. It's always nice to get a little mention in there. But
did I get that one?
Don't know. It just came in the mail yesterday.
Oh, I didn't get that one yet then.
Yeah, he said, as far as exciting reads of 2023, the most exciting read was the court filings for the Emil Ferris versus Fanny lawsuit. That and Simon's endnotes for the first issue of my zombie comic, where I rant about Image Comics and censorship and unions, which didn't get me into much trouble, shockingly. I thought that people would be really mad. I was kind of trying to be like a Dave Sim kind of character, kind of sort of, a bit tongue-in-cheek, but no one seemed to care. I only had one customer attempt to get a refund on ideological grounds. And I told them, we don't do refunds on ideological grounds. So, sorry. They're going for $150 on eBay right now, so you can go and sell it and give all the money to the Trevor Project or something. So, I hope they're happy with that.
Yep.
Yeah, I got this from Noel Freibert's Toy Box Coffin.
Oh, yeah.
Flyers there. I do love the Toy Box Coffin, buying old manga from Noel, but yeah, go and get you got the CF Low Tide reprint thing that's still available. He's doing number 5 apparently. He's doing some Leomi Sadler and some Carlos Gonzalez reprints, so that's exciting for nerds. Make sure you check out the Toy Box Coffin. That's the authorized reprint series flyer. But yeah, lots of exciting old dusty manga on Noel's Weird Man website there. Sells old books. But yeah, I got this little sketchbook zine from Oda Iselin Sonderland, a Norwegian painter who I first saw. They did a comic in a Colorama issue, and this is just like a little sketchbook thing. I quite like the little foolscap holes in it. It's a zine with holes in it. But yeah, it's just all sketches. If you know her paintings, they're absolutely stunning. Beautiful watercolors. They're one of the best in the game. But yeah, this is all just sort of preliminary sketches, and it's the first publication of hers I've seen that's available. But yeah, it was just kind of disappointing because it was like, just give me a fucking book of the paintings. I just want a big full color book of these luscious paintings. But anyway, I bought this just because it's just pictures of cocks and stuff. And
why is it hole punched?
I don't know. It's an edition of 100 copies published by Foot in Oslo, Norway / Leipzig, Germany. I don't know. They just decided to put holes in there, but it's a stylistic choice. But I hope someone publishes a book of her stuff at some point. So I'm really obsessed with these paintings. Do you know that stuff?
No. What is
Iselin Sonderland? I don't know. It's all Norwegian spelling, isn't it? There it is up there. Oda Iselin. Anyway, brilliant painter. One of my favorites. But someone who I found through comics, and I think they'd just drawn one comic as a favor to Colorama, and they're just painting. But who was that girl years ago? French girl who was doing amazing comics, and then just started doing painting and artsy stuff. Sort of moved away from comics. I mean, there's Sherry Boyle as well. The Sherry Boyle used to pop up in Kramer's and stuff, but started doing more installation and ceramic stuff. But, brilliant artist. But
yeah,
it's fine that they move away from comics. Whatever. If you can move into the real art world and start making some real money, then go for it.
I've tried to Google to have a look and see if I've seen those paintings before, but all I'm getting pictures of is the Sunderland branch of Iceland, the frozen grocery store.
Well, close enough, I suppose. But yeah, maybe that's it. She's rebranded. Yeah. God, good luck googling that. Good luck. But yeah, she's on the Instagram. She's beautiful paintings. I got the new Juliet Colette here from Domino Books. Did you get that photo I sent you, Josh?
Yeah, let me
finish that up.
Get that for the audience up.
Oh, 2 books from Austin English is Domino Books. Look at that. That's how the Juliet Colette book came in the envelope. Austin has just tucked the book in the envelope, and the cover has flipped back. Now, recently, Austin has announced that he's going on a break for like 4 months. Good. Maybe it's time to, Austin. If you're packing books like that, the resale value on this collection is dead now. I mean, I'm just buying this as a speculator, and like, look at that. That's fucked. You know, Colette's had some heat recently, and everyone's like, "Oh, Juliet Colette's incredible. The future of comics." Rah, rah. Yeah, this is terrible, Austin. Absolutely, yeah. Take a fucking break, mate. Yeah, no, it looks all right in here. Some, you know, I like this stuff. I like all the line work here and stuff. This is some
I do like that.
experimental stuff. Yeah, quite nice. Someone to check out. Someone who's getting some heat in the young underground scene. Yeah, it's Juliet Colette's blah 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 number 4, ruined by Austin English's lax, perhaps drunken packing. Yeah,
I've been hearing good.
Fix that shit when you come back, mate, in a few months. And also from Austin, I got this Vanessa Conti book from Random Man, which is kind of a bad cover because it's drawing. I love Vanessa Conti's drawings, but it's all pencil stuff. You know, it's all like sexy erotic pencil stuff, and it's quite striking, some of it. But yeah, the cover's been like computer color. That sort of looks a bit weird, but yeah, some interesting cartooning and just strange erotic sort of, you know, lots of spanking and this panel here, this hair washing panel. Look at that. That's,
Oh yeah, I've seen this around.
yeah, I think there's a strip of hers in the new Jaywalk, the Floyd Benjamin edited Jaywalk from Domino once again, with their terrible packing skills. Yeah, lots of just getting kicked in the bottom. There's like a frisbee in the bottom. There's like a roller derby getting kicked in the bottom. It's just this woman being kicked in the bottom constantly, and this paddling in a row house scene. Yeah, anyway, it's, you know, nice pencil of eroticism. Yeah, edition of 100, hand stitched from Random Man Editions. They've also got a new Ben Mendelowitz book out, which looks quite interesting, but it's all fancy ink and it's quite expensive, and it's not actually a comic. But I do like Ben Mendelowitz. And so he's got Ben Mendelowitz poster up there from Mold Map 3.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's the crap that's come in for me in the last like couple of weeks over the Christmas season.
I think the only thing I bought, was this one. Did I show? Last week? I can't remember. But yeah, Alex's Professor's Day Off was the only thing I got.
I don't think you showed it off last week. No.
Did I?
I think we showed it off like after Short Run because I got like an early copy from Matt Davis.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, I finally got Partners and Son, and beautiful colours. It is a good book.
It is a lovely book. I did notice Alex was snubbed on a lot of best of lists. Absolute Philistines. You feckless cunts. You fucking morons. Devil's Grin is certainly probably one of, if not the best comic serials going on right now.
Yeah,
in any sphere.
Bit of a gulf between, like, you know, critics, readers, and what artists like. You know, I think like in the end of year bubbles thing, it's going to be Devil's Grin's going to be on every single person's list. You know.
Yes, informed readers who are not, you know, reading just lots of YA, despite being in their mid-30s to early 40s. You know, informed readers who are a bit more switched on, a bit hipper, and sort of digging a bit deeper and looking for like an adult narrative. I think they'll definitely dig it. But yes, cool, a lot of lists.
Readers of Bubbles versus the dumpy old men of the Comics Journal.
Well, yeah, does anyone read the Comics Journal really? Like, I mean, the Bubbles pro boards are like full of conversation, but the TCJ, there's just nothing going on in the comments section. It's just dead.
Yeah.
There's no editorial voice anymore. Like, it's fucking embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, I've said it before. Like, Bubbles is just like the best thing going. Like, it's just so criminal that Bubbles is not nominated for an Eisner like the last few years. That it's been, you know, TCJ, Women Write About Comics. So, just, you know, not to dunk on them too hard, but just far lazier, less, you know, finger on the pulse type outfits. Yeah, it's a real shame. I really hope Bubbles gets a nomination this year. Just it's criminal.
Yep,
criminal. Maybe I'll write to Jackie Estrada and have a word with her.
Yeah.
Oi. Yeah, no, that's about it for new comics I've got. Don't know. Yeah, I don't
Yeah, I
know. It's been a
wonder
bit
if
quiet. Huh?
2023 was like such a good year. I wonder if 2024 is going to be as good, if not better.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you're going to be putting out a bunch of stuff, and I'm almost done on my new comic. That's going to be incredible, obviously. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be some good stuff. There'll be some surprises. There'll be some cool stuff. Alex Graham has almost finished the 5th installment of the Devil's Grin. I can't wait to read that. Like, that's that's going to be my big book of the year. Just whatever Alex
Yeah.
Graham does. There'll be some foreign surprises or something. You might find something in Angoulême, Josh, if you walk around the pavilions. You might stumble onto something.
Yeah, something French maybe. Maybe there'll be a good French book.
Yeah, I mean, I often find good stuff in the FOF area, the offshoot kind of cool hipster area at Angoulême. They've rebranded it. I think they're doing something else. So I'm just getting text.
Right.
Business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I'm back in the zone this year. So a New Year's resolution to try to focus a bit. Like I had a rough year in terms of productivity. Just I thought it was a slump. I thought it was depression, but I think it was actually just couldn't be fucked and just wanted a break and was just sick of staring at paper. It had been like a decade of non-stop insanity and deadlines. So I didn't book a book in with Fanta and just sort of I was going to do all those zombie floppies, but then I was just like, I don't feel like doing it. So I finished the second issue, didn't release it, but I'm back into it now. I'm doing the back cover. I've been painting this up the last couple of days. I'm laying down some layers and stuff and
Yeah.
doing a nice. There's going to be lots of ivy on these trees, and I've got lots of detail work. These graves are going to be all detailed up. It's going to be all lighting. I'm trying to figure out how to get like spackled light effects. Like I think I'm going to try and put like some blue tack type stuff, little dots on the bodies of the characters, so I can do like a wash of shading and then pick off the putty and hope it'll leave like the lighter coloured spots. So it's like a blink of light coming through the leaves. So don't know. I've got to experiment with that because like using like a thicker pigment and coming in, trying to do like a lighter, using gouache. Anyway, I'm trying to experiment with that. And it felt good to actually get back into the grind. Just ruling the panels up, just penciling up the grids and like doing the lettering and inking up the panels, and then starting to pencil the stuff and then slap the layers down. And it's like more work than I've done on comics in like months.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to finish this stream and like what time is it? I'll have about 4 hours of childcare, so I can work on this for about 4 hours. I've got my heater on. I'm feeling good. So I'm getting lots of texts. I'll see how I can focus this year. I got other stuff on the boil, some non-comics kind of artsy business I'm working on, and a big project. So I'm probably going to be a bit distracted, but that's fine. I'm excited about new challenges and doing something different. But I would very much love to get more comics done. And
Yeah. I was thinking about doing less comics this year and like trying to slow down a bit and really make each comic count a bit more. I feel like maybe felt a bit like I was bashing them out for a bit that last year.
I don't know. You had a good rhythm going.
Yeah.
It's all quality stuff in my eyes. I don't know, but as long as you're still working, I got a bit stagnant, I guess. Like every time I try and draw now, it's a bit like a bit rusty. Don't let your skills get stagnant. But you just mean like sitting around like Charles Burns and just working stuff up to being as luscious and as perfect as possible. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I keep just looking at stuff and thinking, like, if I'd have taken, twice as long to do this, or what would this have looked like? But I mean, I guess it's like just that the story was more important to me last year, and I think this year I'm gonna try and make the art match up.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I'm just focused on the writing. I'm just going, the whole zombie comic experiment for me is just to try and shit and just be really quick and black and white. But this issue is just full of so much cross hatching and heavy blacks, and I'm doing all the individual grass blades and just overdoing it. So I need to strip it down a little bit more. But
I mean,
this on a small scale here, I'm like, this is going to be as lush as I can possibly do. Like I'm going to paint the fuck out of this one page, and
I mean, without factoring in, color, I think this was like your best looking stuff. The just like this panel, the angle on,
Yeah,
Like I think
yeah.
it's the best looking cartooning.
Yeah, I've been talking to a guy who might do some colouring for me, a talented artist. Yeah, I might hire him to do some colours if when I release the collected edition, nice colour version. Yeah, no,
Nice.
some of the line work's decent in there. I tried, but maybe too much. Maybe I need to stop trying so hard.
Made it too good.
I just want to pump zines out. I don't know. Just,
It is fun, isn't it? Having like the release of it is fun, and just having the story out there. And
it's fun for the readers as well to have new stuff out constantly. I mean, people will forget about you if you don't, you know. So I got nothing to post about on Instagram either anymore. I'm just like, oh, here's a little seasonal nod. Here's an old panel, you know. Yeah, people will forget about me.
I mean,
Need to
it's
keep
funny.
it
It's
going.
like you become the reposting that Megamog fan page. So you like they,
Yeah, making more out of context. Yeah, basically. Well, I get a lot of my posts from them. They post
yeah,
stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'll just repost that on my Instagram.
yeah,
But I got like
your Instagram's going to become a Megamog fan page. You know.
it's essentially what it has become in the past few months. But I got 20,000 likes on that Werewolf Jones gonna make this weird panel though. I just fucking post that old piece of shit. And yeah, I got I had like 120,000 people viewing the post and 20,000 likes. Like the most play I've had with the algorithm stuff. Everyone's talking about the algorithm sucking on Instagram now, and it's true. But
But like,
anyway,
I know it's not good to think about this stuff, but you ever visualize it? That's a stadium of people.
yeah. Oh, it's a lot of people. Yeah. No, I'm well aware that a lot of people love Megan Mogg. Too many.
Yeah, that's Wembley Arena. You know.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Yeah, hopefully they all buy books. I think I looked at the conversion, like, hey, 120,000 people saw it and 20,000 liked it. How many website taps? 5 or something like. So 5 people clicked through and looked at my link tree, and then
Yeah.
how many people actually clicked through to like the link to buy the books? 0. So I mean, I don't know, but a lot of people enjoyed that free meme. So hey, yay.
Yeah. Well, it's a
Yeah, don't know.
bargain, isn't it? Like just liking a meme.
Yeah. No, enjoy that free content, you pricks.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't know. I'm doing all right though. We're doing all right, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seen
Do
a
you
good.
think any new? Oh, what's that?
I was gonna say, ask if you've seen the good movies.
No, not really. I just watched that old guys, that peep show writers thing. Did I watch any movies? I finished watching Baco. I watched a lot of Baco over the holidays. So Great British
Nice.
Bake Off. We talked about that on the phone yesterday. You also watched it.
Yeah. Good series.
Yeah, I just watched that. Yeah,
Yeah.
just been busy. Yeah, just been lying around and yeah, don't
Nice.
know. You had a good holidays.
Yeah, it's all right. It's uneventful. It's, low pressure. It was nice. You had a nice one.
Fucking banger, yeah, incredible Christmas. For my birthday, I went up to the snow with my wife and my kid. So that was fucking awesome. Almost died in the fog. Had the best fucking pizza ever at this weird truck stop. Yeah, sliding down hills with my kid. That was awesome. Yeah, Christmas was a banger. We do a big family crimbo. Lots of El Salvadoranian food. I had a big, incredible pupusa. That was great. Um, yeah, no, it was all good. Good Hanukkah as well.
No.
My wife made these fucking homemade latkes. Had them with gravy, so it was. I called it a jutine. It was like a poutine, but yeah, a jutine. It's fucking amazing. Best latkes ever. Um, yeah, no, Christmas was good. New Year's, food poisoning on New Year's. I just lay around moaning. Fell asleep at 9:30. My wife was a bit disappointed.
Yeah.
And I told you, I think I vaguely recall like waking up at midnight and she like gave me a kiss, like Happy New Year. I was like, fuck off, I'm sleeping. What are you doing? Yes, Happy New Year to my wife there. For the new year, hopefully. No, hopefully not. Hopefully that's not the omen. Bad guts. Yeah, no, lovely holidays. Yeah, but energized to get back to work.
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
to get back to work. Feeling a bit energized. I was kind of dreading getting back to work, but it's nice to get back in the saddle and get doodling. Yeah,
Nice.
just getting ready to work on this other project with my buddy.
Very exciting.
Yeah, it should be exciting. I don't know if I talk about it all legally or whatever, but yeah, at some point I'll be able to talk about it. It's been an interesting process. I'd love to babble on about it at some point.
Yeah,
Yeah, it should be an all. Not as depressed as last year. Remember last year we all had a bit of depression. I mean, you were moving and stuff, and
yeah, that was
big move across the country.
yeah, it was a rough one. This one much
Yeah,
nicer. Yeah,
we're all very down. But yeah, I'm not having that seasonal depression this year. I feel quite good.
yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
life is good.
It is. Should we see if anyone's got any comments or anything, or you want to like wrap it up? What do you want to do?
Yeah, well, we'll read some comments and wrap it up, I guess. I'll do for the year. Have a whackety whack, fuckety fuck, you know.
Has Josh seen Zone of Interest? I haven't. Have you?
No, I want to. I'm
Yeah,
aware of this film. Who's Jonathan? What's his name? Is the director?
I don't know.
Yeah, I still need to see Stages of Rot, which I think that director starred in.
Yeah,
Yeah, a bunch of movies I need to see. I still haven't watched Beau is Afraid, but I watched a director on director chat between Yorgos Lanthimos and Ari Aster yesterday while I was painting. And I was just like, I don't even know if I want to watch Beau is Afraid now. He was just like, oh, it's 3 hours long and
yeah.
just blah blah. It's like, Ari, you talked me out of
I
it.
watched the first half of that on a plane, and I
Mm.
stopped because it was just like it was too much on a long haul flight. And then I watched the second half again, trying to start it again, and it's just like the older I get, I can't deal with like how the bleak anxiety.
Yeah, I hear it's incredibly Clausian, so I very much want to watch it for that reason,
Yeah,
and see how Clausian it is. But yeah, I just don't have the time to watch a 3 hour movie as well. Like I'd rather watch the Great British Bake Off, frankly. Like, at the end of the busy day, my wife and I are like, what do you want to do? Do you want to watch maybe half of Beau is Afraid before we have to pass out and get up early, or do you want to watch, you know?
yeah.
Oh, what's his name? Garcia was Flippy Book of the Year. It was one of them.
It
If you
was,
watched
wasn't it?
our previous episode, Nate, it was one of the books of the year.
Well, I sent Nate a link to join if he wanted to join today. So if you want to plug your book, Nate, but it was one of the books of the year. I agree. Yeah.
It certainly was. I forgot to mention Ethan Llewellyn actually on my best of the year afterwards. I was like, ah, fuck. But I really enjoyed Ethan Llewellyn's 2 issues of NAF last year. He's a young guy. He's finding his footing, but he's on solid fucking ground already. Beautiful use of heavy blacks and some
Yeah.
funny stuff, some funny transgressive humor that I absolutely loved. So yeah, I feel bad that I didn't put young Ethan Llewellyn on the Manga Chat Best of the Year because he would have creamed his pants. I mean,
Yeah.
if I was 21 and some reprobates of our esteem, Josh, put me on their list, I'd just spaff everywhere.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, no, got to watch more movies. So got to find more time for that. But it's just hard. I'm trying to get back into the work now. I got big stuff on the go. So
yeah.
yeah.
I
What else
watched
people saying?
the movie last night, The Mauritanian, about Guantanamo Bay. That was a really good
Oh,
film. Had that
sounds horrible.
prophet.
That sounds depressing.
It was, but it was like I don't know. It's directed by Jodie Foster. It was
Oh,
good movie.
yeah,
It
was
was,
I want to watch that new Yorgos Lanthimos. I mentioned him earlier, but yeah, I want to watch. What's it called?
Poor Things.
Yeah, Poor Things. Yeah,
Yeah, people in the comments recommending that. Forget
it's,
Bo is Afraid and watch Poor Things twice.
yeah. All right, okay. Yeah, no, Poor Things sounds quite good. It's been funny watching right wingers try to call Yorgos a pedo and stuff, but well, it's like Emma Stone's character is like it's like a Frankenstein type thing. It's like the mind of a child in a woman's body, and she goes on this like thing kind of a journey or something. I don't know. That's my basic understanding of the premise.
Yeah,
Yeah, so a bunch of people were trying to say it's like a pedo movie and stuff. I was like, oh, calm down. It's just an art house fucking film from a respected Greek director. Like, calm the fuck down. Yeah, it looks like a fascinating movie and the kind of shit that's well up my alley. Just weird, transgressive, kind of exploratory art, asking some big questions and then riding the knife's edge. I look very forward to seeing that. I'll probably
nice.
buy the DVD as soon as it's available and let it sit in a pile for another year or two before I finally watch it, as I do with most of the films I watch.
Marinate. Yeah,
Cycle Cleveland says here that Toybox Coffin is getting English translations of Panorama of Hell soon, and it does indeed look dope. I missed out on the first batch of those, but I'll certainly be buying the second batch. Unless I own it already, I forget what I own. Vanessa Conti book I showed off earlier, like, my wife ordered one, and I was like, oh, cool, I want that. And then later on in the day, it turned up in the mail, and I forgot I'd already ordered it. So start being careful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Blah blah blah. People talking about how good Bubbles is.
The best.
Yeah, don't know. There's Ed Wiley saying this sounds good. Spent New Year's dancing to Jimmy Brown in my mate's shed. That sounds absolutely lovely, Ed. I listened to a lot of Jimmy Brown over the holidays myself, especially the Christmas EP. My wife was upset about it, but I just really wanted to listen to Christmas at Ye Old Cock and Christmas Time for Waste Collector. She was not happy about it.
He invited me to spend New Year's Eve with him, and I think it was like 10 o'clock already or something. It's like, no.
Yeah, I mean, he's 19 as well. I mean, Jim's a young guy. You're a 34-year-old man. Yeah, you don't want to be hanging out with a 19-year-old.
Be weird, wouldn't it?
He's a very mature 19-year-old, though, Jimmy Brown. He certainly looks, more mature than his age, but that's his congenital, conditions that he suffers from, and all of his poetry and activism, I suppose.
He has a best of finally the greatest hits coming out on vinyl. You know when that's out? I know it's pre-orders now, but you can buy that.
Yeah, don't know when it's shipping. Hopefully soon. But yeah, Jimmy Brown vinyl. I ordered that within seconds of seeing the solicitation. He has hooked up a British distributor as well. So people across the pond in Europe, Jimmy Brown fans, if you've seen Jimmy Brown on Manga Chat and you know Jimmy Brown, you got to get the vinyl. Who knows when Spotify is just going to take all of Jimmy Brown off Spotify, or it's just all going to get taken off the internet. Like you back it up now. You back it up on a big vinyl disc. That's what I'm doing for generations to come. I want my child to be able to, what's that music you used to listen to at Christmas, Dad, about the Ye Old Cock? It's Jimmy Brown, sweetheart. Let's bang on Bin Man.
Yeah, I want to see him on Top of the Pops.
I want to see him on fucking KEXP or, I saw like in Australia. I was telling you, I saw like this Australian like fake lounge. A fat bald guy, like, oh, haha, and like it's like silly fake kind of comedy music, but he was talented, and Donnie something, but he's done like a KEXP live, and like he's got hundreds of thousands of listeners. It's like, I'm sorry, Jimmy Brown is much funnier and far more creative, but more squalid as well. Jimmy Brown's a rather squalid entertainer, so I think maybe that turns off a lot of people. It's not as marketable as this Donnie Australian lounge singer guy, but yeah, Jimmy Brown really needs a Pitchfork feature, really needs a KEXP live or a Tiny Desk. Imagine getting him in on the Tiny Desk.
Yeah,
I'm hoping this is going to be Jim's year. I really do.
Yeah.
Donny Benet, Corey Roberts in here has said Donny Benet, and then Corey also says Jim is better for sure. Yeah, 100%. I like Donny Benet. I came across him on the YouTube algorithm. I was like, it's pretty good. But it's not Jimmy Brown. And it just irritated me that Donny Benet is more popular than Jimmy Brown. Please, I implore you, check out Jimmy Brown. I talked a few weeks ago about Vicky, Joe Matzek's girlfriend, moving to Philly and stuff, and I was like, oh, you've got to check out Jimmy Brown. He hangs out there quite a lot. And she was like, oh, all right. And she messaged me and was like, what's that name that you said when we were hanging out? And I was like, Jimmy Brown's a video. And she just never wrote back to me. But it was I fucking hate you, you've ruined my life video. So I don't know, maybe she thought I was saying that to her, but she's not ruined my life. I mean, she's a nice lady. There was no subtext.
I think love letters, writing love letters at McDonald's is the one you have to get to hook people in.
Yeah, I suppose, but I fucking hate you is just such a banger to me. I mean, that one really just that was the first one where I was like, oh wow, what's going on here? And Button Battery, of course. I love Help. I've Swallowed a Button Battery. Incredible song. Also, I Drank from a Puddle. I Drank from a Puddle is just like fucking amazing. Anyway. Oh.
Yeah.
Got to
Jimmy
get Jim
Brown.
on the show again soon. What's that, Josh?
Yeah, I was just saying, Jimmy Brown 2024. It'll be his year.
Yeah. Need to get him on for a poetry reading. Oh gosh, oh these earrings are killing me. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Really, oh yeah, really. Just clip on earrings, Josh. They just grab your lobes. They just grab on for dear life and just crush your lobes, crush the life out of them. That was
Is it the weight or the strength of the pincers?
both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Combination.
Very unprofessional, but I had to take those off at the 12:50 mark. Couldn't do it for even 5 more minutes.
Yeah. Well, 2024 is going to be comics year. It's going to be our comics year, and our friends' comics year.
Yeah, hopefully. But I don't know. I was thinking the other day, like, all last year I was like, yes, we've got to propagate the scene, like comics, more people reading comics, buy comics for an unenlightened friend. But over the holidays, I was just, oh fuck comics, I can't be fucked. Like, it's a mug's game, small time, snipey cesspool of cunts. Like, oh fuck it, I'm going to try and get out. So yeah, I'm going to try and get out of comics this year, and do something else. But if I fail at that, I'll come crawling back through the sad little dog door.
I was thinking that when I was making this like 3-dimensional ad here, I was like, oh, this is so much more fun just making this stupid little 3D thing. How can I make that my job instead?
Yeah, you need to do more animation stuff or something, and I don't know.
Maybe. But yeah. Well.
Yeah. I don't know. Fuck comics. I love comics, but fuck comics. But yeah. I hope people put out some good ones this year and make it all worthwhile for everyone and stop embarrassing me.
Yeah.
And myself included. Myself included. Oh, I kid. We have fun here on the Manga Chat. Yeah, big year of fun on the Manga Chat. We've still license on. We'll be back to get our money's worth at the very least. We might get some guests if we can be fucked. And you'll hear all about what Josh and I are doing in our weekly lives. How thrilling.
Fantastic.
All right, Josh, get back to work, you motherfucker. Keep packing up those best regards orders. Still available, isn't it, Josh? You can still get best regards. I
need to actually count them. What I'm worried I've actually sold out of them, and I'm still available in the store. So I need to do an inventory today.
You've oversold again, you fucking mug.
I'm worried I have, because I'm shipping up all these orders for stores, and I'm like, I don't know if I factored that in, but we'll see.
Too popular.
I'll do a count. Yeah, that is my problem. That's my curse.
Yes, it's your burden to bear, Josh. Cycle Cleveland says Freakbuck would be an excellent guest. He would. He's actually on the list. You know, Alexi, we talked about Freakbuck. He's a lovely guy. Yeah, I'd love to get him on and talk about some rare old zines and.
Yeah, maybe we can get.
I was about to start.
We'll get him to put a shirt on and come on Manga Chat.
Yeah, he lost his job recently. He was fired from Whole Foods as well. So I want to hear all about that and how unemployment works in Virginia. Thrilling. Promises to be thrilling. So tune back in for that in the future.
He's going to whistleblow all about Whole Foods.
Oh, yeah. Does seem like a shit show down there. Yeah.
Theme tune.
Bye.